guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about highlighting, contouring, and a little bit of baking. So I'd like to just take a second to go over what those three words mean. So contouring is basically just adding depth and shadow to the contours of your face. So that's going to be your cheekbones, underneath your jawline. You can contour around your nose and kind of around your hairline. Highlighting, that's going to be like the high points of your face, so the points that are going to catch the light and reflect it. So that's going to be the tops of your cheekbones, the bridge of your nose, above your brow, on your brow bone. You can do your cupid's bow too. Some people do their chin. Another good trick, if you have a larger forehead, you're not going to want to put as much highlight on it because that's just going to make your forehead look even bigger. You're going to want to add contour, so that makes your forehead look smaller. So that's how you can kind of play around. If you have a larger nose than you would like, you can go ahead and contour, and you can, put the darker right here so it makes the bridge of your nose look more narrow and less wide. So there's tons of tricks, and you just kind of have to know your own face and your own features and kind of play around with it and see what works best for you. With baking, that basically just means putting a lot of a product. You can bake with concealer, you can bake with loose powder, but you just put a lot of it on in a concentrated amount on certain areas of your face and let it sit there for a while. Eventually it'll warm up to the heat of your skin and kind of set into your skin a lot better. So I, in this tutorial, use my loose setting powder to bake, and it just kind of brightens up those areas where you leave it. I like to leave mine on while I'm doing my eyebrows, which takes about like 3 minutes. So after that, I just kind of dust it off. Occasionally I will bake with my concealer too, just to give myself a little extra coverage, but it's totally up to you guys. So keep on watching if you want to see how I created this look.
So I put on my Buxom Dolly lip gloss, and now I'm taking my Makeup Forever HD powder, and I'm going to be baking my face with that using my BH Cosmetics Beauty Sponge. And I'm just applying that below where I'm going to be putting my cheekbone contour and then blending it down onto my chin. I'm also going to be placing it under my eyes in that inverted triangle shape down the side of my nose and then up to the corner of my eye. So you just have to be careful using this product because it does have silica in it. It can give flashback with flash photography, but when used minimally, it actually looks really nice with photography. So this is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, and I am just contouring my cheekbones with the medium cocoa color, which is a cooler tone, and I'm using my e.l.f. Cosmetics contouring brush for that. And then I'm also going to be outlining the contour of my hairline and temples with this. I'm going to be blending in everything in a bit, so if it looks rough and patchy right now, don't worry about it. I'll take care of that. And then, of course, just also putting a little bit on my jawline. This just creates more shadow and definition. And so now I'm just waiting to dust off my baking powder, and I'm taking the e.l.f. stipple brush. I'm lightly dusting away the bottom part. I am leaving some of it though because I still have to blend out that contour, and I want to make sure that the line stays nice and sharp. But I am blending away all of the loose powder from my under eyes, and then taking my bareMinerals Heavenly Blending Brush to blend out that contour that I did. This is my favorite brush for blending. And now I'm going back into the Too Faced palette. I'm taking the dark cocoa color, which is a warmer tone, as you can see, and I'm just adding a little bit of extra to define my cheekbones even more, and putting a little bit more onto my forehead and then a little under my lower lip, just to create the illusion of a fuller lip. And then again, blending all of that out. And then going back into the Too Faced contouring palette, I'm taking the medium cocoa shade again, that cooler tone, and I am just contouring my nose. I like to flare my nostrils so I can see the bridge of my nose really well and just kind of define that. And then I put a little bit on the tip of my nose as well. And then I'm taking the e.l.f. angled contouring brush, and I'm just going to be blending, and I'm blending it up into my brow bone. Then just taking that Heavenly blending brush again from bareMinerals, just to make sure everything is blended and nothing is too dark. And then the e.l.f. stipple brush, I just like to use that as a finishing touch. I just think it blends extra well. So this is the Buxom Dolly's High Roller Collection palette. This is the Luminizer in the palette in the color Bankroll, and I'm applying that with my bareMinerals Precision Face Brush, and I'm just applying that to my forehead and the bridge of my nose, under my eyes, taking the e.l.f. fan brush to apply it to my nose and my cupid's bow. I usually wouldn't put a highlighting product where I'm porous because it makes your pores stand out more, but this product I find doesn't do that. It's just subtle enough. It actually just gives you like a light bright glow. So now I'm just taking that e.l.f. stipple brush again. I'm blending away all of that extra powder and making sure everything is blended well. Taking my e.l.f. pressed mineral blush in the color Wanderlust, I am applying that to my cheeks with my bareMinerals tapered blush brush, and I find that adding this step just gives my cheeks like the full definition. It makes them look more round, and I know it makes a huge difference. So now I am taking my bareMinerals Luminizer. This is the color Luminous Glow. I'm applying that to my brow bone, the tops of my cheekbones, and the bridge of my nose, and I'll be putting it on my cupid's bow as well. This is a creamy highlighter, which is why I'm applying it with my fingers as opposed to a brush. And then I'm taking the Pop of Light color in that Too Faced palette with a fan brush and putting that on top of the cheekbone highlight. It's just got this pretty shimmer, and it just adds a little bit of extra glow.
Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I know that highlight, contour, and baking, it can get a little crazy and complicated. There's a lot of variation, and there's a lot of room for you to kind of experiment and figure out what you like best and what works best for you. So if you liked this video, please like it and give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel to see what I release in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye!